reppin' it to the death of me. Ain't no stopping my shine. Get some block, it ain't stopping me. Weezy flow, I'm on grind time. Easy ho, you on my time. Kill these pussies, get 9 lives. Probably move to the yard, get 9 wives. You and DR with your 9 wives. I'm in NY on the crime side. Chillin' with the hipsters on the south.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Brooklyn. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, how you doing? All right, so I'm here for another story time. And this one is a little juicy. This one's just a little juicy, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all the story about the time that I got caught on the couch with my boyfriend. Yeah, I got caught on the couch with my boyfriend. Yeah. So if y'all want to know how I got away with it, well, not really got away with it because I got caught, but if y'all want to know what happened that I'm still alive, surviving, and here at 26 years old, stay tuned. Okay, let me think about when this happened. It had to be July 2010. Yes, July 2010. So, July 2010, I hadn't officially, so if you watch the one makeup tutorial I have on my channel, me and Courtney talk about this guy named Thomas, and then I forgot what we named her boyfriend at the time. Well, this is about Thomas, and I have stories for days about Thomas. So, this is about Thomas. So anyway, I was not officially dating Thomas, but we were like talking, and we were talking very heavy. We were talking exclusively. So let's start on July 4th. So July 4th, Thomas and I and some of our friends, mind you, me and Thomas met at church. So we all a church group of kids that hung out together, right? Yes. So Thomas and I and some friends went to go see the fireworks on the 4th of July. So we were laying out, watching the fireworks or whatever, and Thomas kissed me. Y'all, and I thought it was magical. I thought it was the best thing ever. It was the first time he kissed me. Now, at this time, I was a junior going into my senior year of high school. And I had boyfriends, but nothing ever like super serious. Nothing as serious as Thomas eventually got. Like, no. Anyway, so he kissed me. And I was like, oh my God, like, you know how you get, like, when a guy usually, like, kisses you? Yeah. So, he kissed me. So, after that, I went home. I was, like, all starstruck and all that kind of stuff. So, fast forward. I don't know what day 4th of July was on that week. It had to be earlier in the week. Because me and Thomas, because we worked at a summer camp together at our church. So, did we go? I don't know. But a few days later, I asked my dad, because I lived with my dad, and I asked my dad, hey, can Thomas come over to hang out? And my dad was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Just have his parents, you know, yeah, he can come over. Well, Thomas didn't drive yet, so his parents dropped him off. So here's what, like, y'all, I don't really know if this was my fault or my daddy's fault. Okay, let me tell y'all. So, my parents are divorced, so my dad is single. So when Thomas came over, my dad had plans for a date. Like, he was going out on a date. So my dad, and here's the thing about living with dads, sometimes they be all over the place. So my dad was like, well, I'm not going to cancel my date, you know, and he's already here, was on his way there or something like that. So he said, you know, y'all just stay here. I trust you. I was a very trustworthy child. Y'all, like, I had so much freedom that you would think that I was out in these streets. I really wasn't. I was very responsible. I had a car. I did not have a curfew, but I was never out like real late. I think the latest I came home maybe one time was like 1 o'clock. If that late, but y'all was very responsible. So my dad trusted me. He trusted me. So he was like, I'm going to go on this date. Because my brother was still at home. My brother, if I was 17, that means my brother was 16. And my dad was like, you and Thomas can stay here. Your brother's here. If y'all want to go upstairs, y'all can go upstairs. That's fine. My room was on the bottom floor where my dad's was around the corner. Like, here was the garage. Well, if the garage was here, then my bedroom was like here, right? So he was like, just don't go in your bedroom. But if y'all want to go upstairs, get like a living room upstairs. He's like, y'all go upstairs, watch TV, whatever y'all want to. Plus, my brother's room was upstairs. So I guess my dad was trying to leave my brother in charge of chaperoning me and Thomas. I don't really know. But anywho, so anyway, he left. He went on his date. So me and Thomas are at my house. And Thomas was 16 because he's a year younger than me. So Thomas was 16, and at first it was cool. It was Gucci. Like, we were just sitting up watching TV or whatever. But then, I can't believe I'm telling this story. But then, we started making out. Like, I mean, my dad left me there in the house with a boy. My brother's upstairs watching TV doing his own thing. We like got the whole bottom floor to ourselves. We like started making out, right? So we made out or whatever, and that ended, that finished, we were done with that. So then we and let me tell y'all what I had on this day, because it'll be very important to the story later on. I think I had on like blue jean shorts and a white button down. A white button. Was it a white button down or a white t-shirt? White button down. I had on a white button down, right? So, that finished. Me and Thomas stopped making out, and then we decided we were hungry. So we went in the kitchen. I was making us some lunch. I guess I thought I was whipping it up or something. I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. I can cook, but I think I like made some sandwiches or something. Whatever the case. So, I did that. And then we ate and we talked and we chilled. Now, mind y'all, my brother has never come downstairs. Like, my brother never came down. Well, no, he might have come down once. Like, while we were in the kitchen eating, he stood and talked to us for a little while. But then he went back upstairs to his room. Like, my brother was thinking, I guess he was thinking to himself, like, how does my dad expect me to police my older sister? But whatever. So anyway, I made the food. Me and Thomas ate the sandwiches. It was cool. So we went back to the couch. We were watching, I want to say we were watching either BET or ESPN. One of those two, but we were watching TV. So we were watching TV and we started making out again. Y'all, we was like making out. I guess we was making out like something serious. Like, it had to be something serious because, y'all, I did not hear the garage door. So remember I said this was the garage. My bedroom was here. Well, if you went through my bedroom past the garage, there was the den, not the den, the living room where the big screen and all that kind of stuff was. So like if we're in the living room, I can hear the garage, or so you would think. Y'all, I was so into making out with this boy that I did not hear the garage go up. I didn't hear the garage at all. So, y'all, I have to be honest. We were like making out and I was on the couch. So we had a couch and then there was like an ottoman where you could like put your feet up, whatever. So that was backed up against the couch because we had our feet up. And we were making that, I kind of leaned back and like he was leaning like this. So I guess looking back on it, it probably did look like we were like laying down, making out. But I don't say that we were laying down, but my dad did. So anyway, we're making out, the garage is going up. All of a sudden, all I hear is, what the fuck? And I was just like, ugh. And that was shocking for a couple of reasons. Number one, y'all, my dad does not cuss. Like, he can get so mad, he doesn't cuss. So when he cussed, I was just like, what the flip? And because I just got caught making out with this boy who's not even my boyfriend. So I was just like, ugh. So my dad gets angry and he's like, Thomas, what? No, he's like, what are y'all doing? I trusted y'all to be here, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, Thomas, young man, this is your first time at my home, and this is what you do. This is so disrespectful. You need to call your parents and tell them to get here right now. And I don't know if you'll be allowed back in my home. Like, y'all, like, he was pissed. So, anyway, he's pissed. So, I was working that summer, and that is when the iPhone 3 or 4 was out or whatever. So I had saved up enough money to buy myself with my own hard-earned money, buy myself the iPhone. So I bought myself the iPhone. Of course, my dad was paying for the bill or whatever, like the plan, but I bought myself the phone. He was pissed. He was like, bring me your damn phone. This not your phone no more. And he gave it to my brother. Because my brother didn't have an iPhone, because I'm sure my brother was in trouble. My brother stayed in trouble in high school. He gave my brother my phone. And I was like, what the fuck? You know, what the... So before he took my phone, he called my mom. And then I called my mom. So he called my mom first, and he was like, Paula, you better come get her. She in here making out with that boy with her shirt half off and blah, blah, blah. And they on the couches, and they laying on the couch kissing, and he got his hand up her shirt and all that kind of stuff. Y'all, I promise you, this boy's hand was not up my shirt at all. I guess I could see why my dad thought my top was like open, but it wasn't open. I just had on a button down. Like my top wasn't open. Like at this point, I'm 26. I'm not gonna lie about this story. My top was not open. You better come get her, blah, blah, blah. My mom literally thought my dad was joking because my dad is he pulls pranks on us all the time. So she thought it was a prank. So she was like, ha, ha, ha. Okay, Curtis. So anyway, Thomas's parents come and get him and he leaves. Y'all, to this day, Thomas's parents have no idea about this. Like, we've never told them. We dated for years and we never told them this story. So if his mama watches my channel or his daddy or any of his family members and y'all figure out who Thomas is, then now you know what happened. Ask him about it. He should tell you. Anyway, so my mom calls me. She's like, Brooklyn, what is going on? Why is your daddy calling me? I was like, and I'm trying to explain it to her. And she was like, oh, so this is serious. I was like, yeah, and I was telling her, like, he's taking my phone and all that kind of stuff. And I was telling her, like, no, that's not what happened. Blase, yada, yada, yada. And she was like, okay. So she leaves her house, comes to my house to pick me up. And when she comes in, like, y'all, my dad is not talking to me at all. And me and my dad are super close. Like, if you look up daddy's girl in the dictionary, you will see a picture of me, but like he wasn't trying to hear it like at all. He was pissed, so he wasn't talking to me. He was sitting there watching his ESPN and drinking, because my dad loves Hawaiian Punch, drinking his Hawaiian Punch, eating his chips, and he wasn't saying nothing to me. So when my mom came in, she was like, so what happened? And he was like, she in here, distance, blah, 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 blah. So then she says, well, Curtis, calm down. She's like, Brooklyn, come on, come with me. But she looked at him and she said, you can't take her phone. She was like, you can allow her not to use it or whatever, but you can't take her phone and give it to her brother. She paid for that. And he really couldn't take my phone. What his plan was to make me use a bar phone. Yes, y'all, a bar phone, and give my brother my iPhone. But my mom was like, you can't do that. She paid for this phone with her hard-earned money. You can't take that girl's phone. I can do blah, blah, blah. She convinced him to give me back my phone. So he gave me back my phone, but then I left. I spent the night at my mom's house. I went to my mom's house and I was explaining it to her, and she thought it was funny. She thought it was hilarious. And then what made it even worse is when I got to my mom's house and we were telling my stepdad about it, he thought it was funny. But they kind of thought it was funny because they had like a similar experience when they were young, but another day, another story. But they thought it was hilarious. So eventually, my dad got over it. We had a conversation. I explained to him what happened. And he believed me because, like I said, I was a very, very trustworthy kid. Like, y'all, I did not have a curfew, but I was not out like that. My bedroom was very close to the garage, so I could have gotten my car and left at any time. I never did that. I was a trustworthy kid, so my dad knew if I told him something and he can look at me that I was telling the truth. So yeah, so we made up. It was fine. And y'all, my parents like freaking fell in love with Thomas. Like, he was at my house all the damn time when we were dating. So I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, all was forgiven, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, guys, so that is the story about the time that I got caught on the couch in my house by my dad making out with my boyfriend. Well, he wasn't my boyfriend at the time. Side note, we did eventually start going together in like August, but in that July period, we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. We were just talking. So yeah, that's it. If you liked this story, give me a big thumbs up. It really helps. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And leave me a comment below. Did you think this was funny? Has anything like this ever happened to you? What would you have done if you were my father? Would you have left your 17-year-old at home with a boy? I don't know. Anyway, all right, guys, make sure you head over to the LoveeBrookee.com website. That's linked down below. There's a lot of fun stuff there. I'm going to start putting some recipes on there and all that kind of stuff. So I have some blogs and stuff there. So there's a lot of fun stuff there. So head on over there. Make sure to follow me on all of my social media that's linked down below and at the beginning and end of all of my videos. And other than that, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to all my loyal subscribers and all the people that watch this video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I will see you out in the next video. XOXO Love Brooke.
Side or back in the east where it's homicide. These niggas be swerving, I'm jacking they flow. Kill that noise, I've been bad to the bone. The original syllable criminal. Wow. The real niggas they know. Louis Vuittons cause I'm a family hot. And I'm ripping 16 even when it's pop. And I got a cold flow even when it's hot. Throwing up W's feeling like I'm pop. But I ain't talking about the West, talking about winning. Tell me a track that my team